My table is full of whispers. The secrets these whispers keep within are tangibly close but too quiet to hear. The threads that surely must lead me to an answer are thin and fall between my fingers if I pull upon them tightly. I must, it seems, be patient. I am reminded that failure is an option. The few poor souls who tried to find the truth before me were wheat. The first, a potential aspirant who performed menial work for a miserly pay, succumbed to disease when their funds ran dry. The second, a police detective, lost their mind within a haze of dread and dark thoughts. Their corpses rot within the city, but their legacy persists. I am a bright young thing, a socialite whose wealthy but ailing father funds an affluent lifestyle that allows me to work on throwaway creative endeavours alongside pursuits more uncommon in nature. My father dies, leaving behind a ciphered diary, an omen of things to come. Upon my table are verbs: explore, study, work, dream. His ramblings lead me down avenues that crumble before my eyes, leaving behind cards of an obtuse nature that contain elegantly written knowledge that without context floats through the empty void like the shining spectre beckoning me onwards to. I speak openly to others about the secrets I have uncovered through my purchasing of illegal texts from an auction that specialises in matters not known by mortal minds. An acquaintance finds my ramblings intriguing. I had soothed my passion and forced them to listen with my reason. They asked for proof, and I am happy to provide. I have gained my first acolyte, a believer of my newly found Order of the Red Cup. These cards have gained a newly found weight, but their foundations creak beneath. I still know so little. How can one stumble through the pale mist with such bullish confidence? I slip away to clubs that cater to my particular interests. A performance of unnatural origin goes awry, and I am noticed by an upholder of the law. They stalk me, sporadically launching investigations in an attempt to persecute me for my corrupt activities. I ensure my table is kept clean of events that could incriminate me, us, our way. They find nothing, stolting back into their holes. For now. They are always present, watching, waiting. I am fumbling. Nothing makes sense. My table is full of secrets, but none of them match up. I spend my father's remaining inheritance on books that speak of wonders unknown, but they provide answers to questions I have yet to ask. Sometimes I dream of them, and they transform into something that resembles a phrase but not yet a sentence. I persevere. There are answers out there, so close, so near, so far. I experiment. I take to the streets. I begin work at a firm that gives me a modest wage in exchange for my reason, a never-depleting resource but a necessary trade if I am to awaken the gods that slumber just beneath my feet. I think this table, these cards, these timers. I lean back and in this moment of rare clarity realise that this is naught but a game of chance. The abstraction of systems and effervescent writing is a thin mask of intelligence that hides a shallow brain beneath, but I don't think I care. Road light? The word tumbles from my lips and crumbles into ash. I pay it no heed. It floats away. I am slipping into madness. I must conjure dread if I hope to ever pursue my studies further. I am plagued by sickness, pursued by those who see my cause as sinister. I work hard to fight for my right to continue, but it is a constant struggle. At any moment I may slip away. Someone else will take up my mantle, but I wish for nothing more than the opportunity to see this lifetime through. I am so close, and yet have I even begun? I dream of woods, and through my passion I see my path clearly. It is wonderful, but I have so far yet to travel. I step away. Is this a dream? Rarely have I felt like this. Is this what it feels like to doggedly pursue a cause despite the world turning its back on you? To see threads where others see cracks? To exclaim sense where others would accuse of madness? Is this the point? My table is full of verbs and secrets, a wood whisper, a Mephalasian incantation, bitterblatt salts and a gleaming moonstone. My reason is dimmed and my funds are low. Elridge is an acquaintance, but the Order of the Bloody Cup can be very persuasive. Spencer Hobson seemingly has evidence regarding my misdemeanours. I believe he can be dealt with quietly. What was it I read before this process swept me up softly within its cool embrace? Explore, take risks, you won't always know what to do next. Keep experimenting and you'll master it. Indeed, I mutter to myself as I dream of enlightenment. Guidance has no home here. After all, where I'm going, there are no rules to speak of. Only a lamp, a moth, and a bloody cup.